Right, kia ora ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the first week of teams racing. I got the track wrong in my initial post. We are not at Woodford Glen, but we're at Nelson, I believe. Yeah, Nelson, just in time for the start of race 1. That music can fuck off now. Oh, please don't drop, please don't drop. Who's the pink team? Pink team are Brandon Niven, Matt Stone, Tyson Goodley, Will Carroll, and Trent Watson. Pink have first choice of in or out. In the lime team, we have Dan Shepherd. That's a little bit way down to David Gray, Jamie Yarnmart, and Jordan Smith. Only 4 lime cars in the server at the moment, so they must be going back to a 4v4 format. Unless I'm very dyslexic, which in that case, good luck to everyone tonight. Just you wait until the new skin pack comes out. I'm not sure what you can call the colour of this Hornets team, but the closest would be pink. I was cutting laps before the meeting started, so I'm a little bit off guard. Right. Brandon Niven and Jamie Yarmart will be off row 1. Dan Ship and Will Carroll row 2. Trent Watson loads up in row 3 alongside Jordan Smith. David Gray row 4. Tyson Goodley. And then Matt Stone finishes off the grid. So it will be 5v4. Early disadvantage for Team Lime as we try to grab the race leader. The safety bert is off, and we are underway for race 1 of 3. Brandon Niven off to an early lead. Team Pink clearly has the admin bias. Brandon Niven straight out into the lead. Only first matters, best of 3. How many wins you get are important. Clearly some Pink cheating here as they've got an extra car on track. Niven leads them out with a healthy lead. He comes up on the back of the first block car, but he has someone, Trent Watson, giving assistance, pushing the green car to the infield. He'll then fire out, forces David Gray wide, not able to make contact, but force him offline, creating a bigger gap. Niven, a competent stock car driver. However, they've already used their cheats to get one extra driver. What more cheating do they have in store? Now it's 2 green cars on the block. Yarmart puts in an almighty defensive effort, slows them up. Now it's a sandwich for him. He's been spun up by Yarmart. David Gray not able to come through to take the lead due to being spun backwards. It's still Niven out in front as we see Matt Stone. No front wheels on the ground. It's Will Carroll now leading us out. Cheers. Right. Dan Shepherd's passed for position into second. Actually, he's jumped into the lead with some smart blocking there by Team Green. He's just able to push Matt Stone over the grass, but he's been sent up and over. He's lucky enough to come back down on his wheels as we see Matt Stone take the lead once more. No wheels on the ground except for the rears. That's a whole new meaning to hooking it up around 1 and 2. All wheels off the ground through 3 and 4. He's out wide, but this has let Niven now back into the lead. This is like watching an Indy night. Team Pink just dominating. Here comes the block cars. Niven takes a shot, moves his first block car out of the way. However, he's inadvertently pushed another block car onto his line. It doesn't really affect them too much, as once again they are running 1, 2, 3. Niven now still the race leader. Right, comes up onto another block car. Yarnmart swing and a miss. Jordan Smith, another valiant blocking attempt. He gets punted wide. He's just not able to keep the same amount of speed through the corner, even with the boost. It's going to be Team Pink, race 1 for sure. Laps ticking down. I believe this is about lap 8. No, this is clearly lap 12, as that's race over. Team Pink, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they will take out race 1. Where's the fill-in driver for Team Lime? It's 4v5. What's going on here? Someone banned just tried to join the server. His internet's out. Oh, fucking rigged. Right. No one daring to do hot laps while the server... Oh, no, we're still in race session for some reason. Fucking Jesus. I forgot I had that shit set up. How the fuck do I turn that off again? Bump and run is now dead, unfortunately. That won't stop me from taking a bump up in the com box, though. And God knows I could run more than the other one. Right, we're finally into warm-up session. Lime's been given the option now. Hopefully, they can take a little bit away with at least one win with a car down. Where's the safety Bert? Right. Oh, we've already got teammates pushing each other. Teammates spawning in each other too. The safety Bert is deployed. Jamie Yarnmart will take pole position. No one looks keen to take that outside row. Right, Brandon Niven will finish off row number 1. If he can squeeze in the gap. Then it'll be Trent Watson starting off row number 2. Dan Shepherd quickly reversing away. David Gray pulling in to finish up row number 2. Will Carroll early to that outside. There's 2 cars there. One of them needs to go in. Finally, Dan Shepherd steps up, but he goes to the outside, forcing his teammate to finish up row number 3 on the inside. Matt Stone, row number 4. Tyson Goodley on his lonesome right off the back. The safety bert is off. Oh, we better not fucking watch him pull in. It's 1 red light and we're underway. Dan Shepherd holds the brakes. They immediately lose that effective lead. Will Carroll zooms off into the distance with Brandon Niven running tail gunner behind. Fucking Spud hubbed the shit out of that there. We missed some amazing blocking, wouldn't call that blocking, tail gunning from Niven. Will Carroll now off into the lead. He's got help in front of him. I know Matt Stone just graciously pulls to the side. Looking back, David Gray now in 3rd. He's the leading hope. I know Dan Shepherd slotted in 3rd now. The leading hope for Green Team to take away 1 point tonight. Brandon Niven out into the lead now. It's, from what we can see from the camera angles, it's a fairly clear track. We just see Trent Watson playing around in the wall, warming those rear tyres up. Will Carroll now slides in front, tries to take a shot, but fucking either misses it or just wants to get some glory and win the race. Some more screen time for him. Now, Will Carroll now, a pivotal hit, goes for a block, messes it up. This allows Niven through to the lead. Still teammates, but he tries to get another block. So we see David Gray in an unfortunate upside down position. Fuck, this is starting to get a bit boring now. Can they just forfeit race 3 and I go grab a beer? Right, we look further back for a bit of action as we see Dan Shepherd pushing Trent Watson in. Oh, we've actually caught a rollover. We're doing better than Video Hub, ladies and gentlemen. Dan Shepherd has made it a 4-3 race. They are still down on track position. As we see 2 green cars just getting fired in. Yanmar able to slip off the front bumper onto the side rail. Not Jono. Fuck, what's the other? Jay Smith. Still Will Carroll out in the lead. We don't need to fucking watch that. Laps ticking by. Team Pink in a clearly dominant position here in this motor race. As we see another fucking car in the air. Dan Shepherd, after eliminating 1, almost gets eliminated himself. Gets lucky with the R-factor physics and comes back down all by his lonesome. I believe that is race over. Pink 2, green nothing. Although surely some bonus points for Team Green for that rollover. No time to review replays. It's straight back to warm-up. As we can see, Team Pink, 1, 2, 3. Dan Shepherd in 4th. Jordan Smith rounds out top 5, but it's only first place that matters. Both teams good has been asked. David, you might just want to check the mailbox there. Or alternatively, you might just have to kick up a fuss on Facebook. Unfortunately, Booker won't see that as he blocks most of his critics. However, you're welcome to try. Any second now, we'll get underway racing once more. Old pin 2-0.
Attention grid, will all non-essential personnel leave the grid now?
Alright, we're finally back. Alright, we're waiting for the safety Bert to come in. Clearly the safety Bert has picked up some debris in turns 1. It's either that or he wants to shorten this race up by at least half a straight. Safety Bert is finally in position. Pank will have choice of inside or outside. Matt Stone will be off the inside. We see an eager Dan Shepherd setting up a wide outside on the darker coloured part of the track. Next it will be Jan Mart and Brandon Niven, row 2. David Gray and Trent Watson, row 3. Will Carroll, Jordan Smith, row number 4. Tyson Goodley will be off his lonesome off the back. The safety Bert has pulled off. It's one red light and we're away. And we're away one last time. Pink versus Green. Can Pink go 3-0? Will Green finally cement themselves with some points? Dan Shepherd off into the lead. In the background we see a green car upside down. We have unfortunately spud hubbed the fuck out of it. We can't catch them all. Unlike some STDs in Hamilton. Oh, fuck, give me the race leader again. Right, it's Dan Shepherd out on his lonesome. Out in front of Soiree of Pink behind him. He's been blown to bits off the end, allowing Mr. Two Wheels, Matt Stone, out into the lead. Pink now in a dominant 1-2-3 position. It's going to need some very clinical blocking now. Nothing really like that. David Gray on the pole line. Hits the picks. Gets Matt Stone out wide. Will Carroll in for some support. David Gray doing an awesome job holding up 3 cars there. He's upside down. He's back on his wheels, but could you call that one motion? Not really. It's Niven now out in the lead for Team Pink. The next block car will be green. He goes for a shot off the end at Dan Shepherd. Not really showing that he cares about where he finishes, and he doesn't really need to. Team Pink using their numbers advantage to use more runners than blockers. Oh, and we see in the background there David Gray getting airborne once more. Whoever's doing those cage... Ah, fucking we missed another rollover as well. Fuck it, you all saw nothing there. Matt Stone, Mr. No Wheels, leads us off. David Gray again on the blocks. He's able to hold up Matt Stone. He's halfway sideways down the track. Will Carroll comes in for a shot that's more of a punt. Pushes him back into the line of fire for blocking some more. Matt Stone comes in for another shot. It's now Niven and Will Carroll jostling for that first place position. As long as no team orders are deployed, we could have an exciting race for first. Just of one coloured team. Yarnmart on the picks. No pink cars in support. Dan Shepherd takes a shot. Yarnmart pushes his teammate in backwards. As it's Will Carroll and Tyson Goodley battling it out. Can I call it early and fucking jinx them or some shit? Pink 3-0. Will Carroll spinning out his teammate. That must be race over. I was too late to jinx that shit. Team Pink finishing in the top 3 all 3 races and scoring 3 points. This race here they pick up 4th as well. Fuck, what's the next set of teams? I should have probably been fucking organised or some shit, eh? Yellow versus camo. And then to finish up the night, Team Black versus Pick and Mix / a buy round for Black. Right. Now we have Team Yellow versus Team Camo. In the yellow team, we have Justin Jessup, Mickey Max Beal, David Cookie, Jonathan Bolton, and Wade Crawford, who I believe is off the fill-in list. In Team Camo, we have the 266 Dylan Crystal, Caleb Arniston, Kevin Miles, and Tyler Fitzsimmons. I believe Kevin Miles and Tyler Fitzsimmons are off the fill-in list. And James Wilson as well as your late arrival. Let's actually just watch someone on track real quick. Let's fucking watch someone cutting laps. I'll watch some of Bolton, eh? Oh, and Kevin Miles as well joins Team Camo, even later of an arrival. We see some rather gentleman-like hot laps here. Now, where's the fucking front bumper, Kevin? You used to race the stock car, for fuck's sakes. Tyler Fitzsimmons, another relatively new member, I do believe. Bolton, a veteran of the league. As soon as we look at someone, they jump off track. Right. We're sure to get underway shortly. What would you call this? Race group number 2, Camo versus Yellow. Last race of the night that means something.
Attention grid, will all non-essential personnel leave the grid now?
Right, we're underway with race number 1 of this fixture. Right, the car's appearing on track like some magic tricks. I believe we'll still have the safety bert. No, we have the safety mat. The safety stoner is deployed. Justin Jessup sets an early outside row. Oh. A random bert has appeared on track. Dylan Crystal sets the outside row. Out on that darker stuff, a lot more slick. Bolton starts your row number 2. Justin Wilson fills it in quickly to become row number 2. Fitzsimmons cutting off his teammate to take number 3. David Crookie, row number 4. Kevin Miles quickly in. Wade Crawford will line up beside him. Caleb Arniston and Max Spiel forced to be that last row. They're all locked in. The safety stoner is off. One red light, we're underway. It's Justin Jessup that leads us out. Justin, Jesus, that's not going to get annoying. Wilson fires it off wide. Team Yellow off to a 1-2-3 lead to begin with. We better not have more fucking one team dominance for 3 races. It may as well be watching the fucking F1. Jessup dummies to the outside of Crystal and is back through to the lead. Crystal caught out wide Kevin Miles and Tyler Fitzsimmons. Oh, we've got fucking Spud Hub Bolton going over. We've completely fucking lost the race lead. Justin Jessup, that sounds about right. Yep. Justin Jessup out in front. He gets the block car of Kevin Miles, former New Zealand champion. I believe that's David Crook out into the lead now. Still running first and second, Team Yellow. Every time I look at this purple chassis, it slowly starts growing on me as Wade Crawford dispatches of the first blocker. Caleb Arniston gets thrown around the outside of, makes contact with the wall. He's going to be too far to take a shot and doesn't block the car in second place either. Just lines himself back up as we see 2 cars up and over. I believe that is Caleb Arniston doing flippy shit down the straight. It's now a one-on-one. Justin Jessup and Tyler Taylor, something Fitzsimmons in second. It's all fallen apart for Yellow as he makes the mistake of running it wide. Fitzsimmons through to the lead temporarily as we've spud hubbed the shit out of him going over. He's wheel flicking to get back down. That's the temporarily the race leader over. Justin Jessup now on the back of his super stock teammate in Dylan Crystal. He's through to the lead, comes up to the next block car of Kevin Miles, a former New Zealand champion. Well, title getter. He was on the podium somewhere. Justin Jessup hooked by Caleb Arniston, not able to finish the job off. Probably ask his missus if that's a usual issue for him. Jessup now tucked in a tight position. Caleb Arniston spun round by his own teammate in Dylan Crystal, and that is race over. Justin Jessup takes it, race 1 to Team Yellow. It'll be interesting to see now. Are both teams happy? No time to look at replays. Matt Stone preemptively with the yellow 1-0. Max Bill of Team Yellow straight in with the yes. Caleb Arniston follows it up with a yes as well. And it's a 1-0 motor race. Race number 2 going now any second. I don't know why he's doing celebratory donuts. They just lost. Race number 1, still 2 to go. They are still in contention for the points lead coming out of it, or however you really want to phrase it. Camo being asked, in or out. Camo goes in. All teams so far tonight selecting that inside row. Right, will we have a safety Bert or will we have a safety Stoner? This team's doing their best to get just straight out of the box. Probably pull the drone out of the way before it gets taken out. Bert Cardwell cutting his way through the field. Locks the brake and they will line up. Tyler Fitzsimmons early into that pole position. Max to Mickey Beale on the outside. Justin Jessup files in second. You can see some of the organisational issues in Camo as Yellow is firing themselves straight in. Justin Wilson finishes up row number 2. Kevin Miles row 3. Wade Crawford finishes that row up. Row forward, Crookie and Crystal. Caleb Arniston and Bolton will finish off at the back. The safety Bert is off. It's one red light and they're underway. Tyler Fitzsimmons off to an early lead. Justin Jessup following closely in behind. Is he going to be able to follow? Pull off enough for a gap to avoid the contact into 3 and 4. Justin Jessup hot on his tail. He actually goes up the inside, fires him out wide and slots into first temporarily as Kevin Miles slots back into that first place spot. Camo running 1 and 2. Kevin Miles out in front, comes to the block car of Crystal, his own teammate. Kevin Miles now, his first challenge is a block car. Jonathan Bolton, a notorious blocker. He's holding him up down the straight. Maybe even pushed over the grass a little bit there. Miles lets go temporarily. Justin Jessup shoulders his way through. Tyler Fitzsimmons just gets through completely by on the blockers. Max Beale though lining up another shot as we spud hub one of the boys going into the wall. Tyler Fitzsimmons fired in backwards. This is going to cost him time. Caleb Arneson, Kevin Miles fall back in to maintain that 1-2 lead. Oh fucking, we've spun up the shit out of that as we see Kevin Miles go airborne via Bolton Express. He's out of this motor race as we go back to our race leader, Caleb Arniston. He's got a block car of Crystal in front. Justin Jessup is your first blocking car. He gets fired out wide. He gets back on the gas to slow up Caleb Arniston. He's still holding him up, in fact. That's allowed David Crook, who's got 2 wheels in the air. That inside wheel never touching the ground. He's through to the lead now. Yellow looking to make this a 2-0 win. Next car back, Justin or James, one of the fucking Wilsons. And even further back, Caleb Arneson. So a yellow 1, Camo 2-3. Yellow now needs to counter block effectively, not to lose this position. They are running 1 in the tail and 1 out in front. If we can quickly grab Wade Crawford. Does absolutely nothing to help his teammates out, in fact. Slots back into second. Bolton doing his best to dispatch. Crawford on the blocks. Crook now getting his fair share of attention. He's able to drive through it mostly unharmed. Max Beale doing his best to counter block, but it looks like that must be a timing issue. Crook is still in the lead. For some reason, when I was pressing the buttons, it was saying Dylan Crystal was through into the lead, but he was several laps down. Fitzsimmons comes in for a shot, but can only make contact with his teammate. Pulls out wisely. Jessup now on that pole line. Holds up the camo cars, forces the loop. Crook now to the back of Caleb Arniston. He runs the gauntlet well, straight round the outside of a national champion. Well, not a champion, but he's on the podium. Oh, Yowza Trent. David Crook now taking the laps down. The next block car is Crystal, who's the wrong way around. Bolton takes... Oh, he's crossed the line already. Fuck, we missed... Well, we didn't miss that, but off in the distance we saw yellow cars spinning camo just to make way for their leader. Team Yellow 2, camo nothing. I don't know about you, but I had camo as probably more of the favourite in this bout. Camo now looking to take points away from yellow and give some to themselves. I swear to God, if he's doing more celebratory donuts. No, it looks like he's cutting laps, getting some practice in. Oh, I'm looking at this again. I think Camo's just gotten unlucky with some people turning up. I wouldn't be so cruel to as suggest a fill-in driver would have been better, but I have suggested worse. The safety Bert in position. Bolton setting pole right down low. He's almost in the darker coloured portion of the track. Kevin Miles on the outside. Justin Jessup and Tyler Fitzsimmons. Row number 2. David Crook. I think I've said that different every single fucking time. And Justin Wilson, row number 3. Max Beale starts row number 4 off. Dylan Crystal, row number 5. We're missing a camo car, as one of them pulled the pin early. Oh, it's still on the infield. Someone tell Caleb to fucking sort his shit out. Oh no, he must have dropped. Yeah, he dropped. Right, we've got some warm-up laps. These ones immediately less friendly as we see Bolton the wrong way. Crystal, a bit of an underachiever off the fill-in list tonight. We've only seen him in the blocking role, and he's held up people, but not in a crucial way as needed. Oh, we've got Alien straight through his teammate as we roll on to race. Any second now, all the cars will appear on track like magic. Now, I'll tell you what, if you're listening into the stream, Pick and Mix needs drivers. Burt Cardwell is on the opposing team. And I wouldn't suggest team strategy, but I'm guessing points don't matter, so whoever can roll Burt the higher wins. Right, Kevin Miles, Jono Bolton, row number 1, Justin Jessup, Tyler Fitzsimmons, row number 2, Dylan Crystal, David Crook, row number 3, Max Beal rolls on to row number 4. Where's Caleb Arniston again? James Wilson finishes off row number 4. Wade Crawford finishes off row number 5. Caleb Arniston must have left the building. The safety Burt pulls away. It's one red light and we're underway. Final time, can Camo deny full points from yellow and take one away for themselves? They look set to do it as Kevin Miles leads them off early. Jono Bolton, who was seen crucially in that block roll, off to a bit of an early run. Dylan Crystal on the pole line, just gets moved aside by Bolton. However, Camo not able to capitalise as David Crook is in second. We might see Bolton go back to his normal role now. Kevin Miles being blocked up by Max Beal. You can see those wheel movements like a true controller player. I haven't set myself up for winners interviews. However, if that will get people in the pick and mix team, I will do so. Oh, sorry, I misread that. I don't actually have anything available this week. I am open to taking offers. However, Tim Tam Tom Racing merch is on the way. However, pricing may vary. I've completely slipped up from the racing. It was a rather boring one in my defence. Who's actually leading it? It's still Kevin Miles out in front, getting an almighty block job from Max Beal and Bolton as Crookie comes in for a full send. I believe that's Fitzsimmons temporarily into the lead as he gets fired off wide. The Tim Tam jackets, no. I hate wearing shit that has my name on it because it means people can easily identify me. God, imagine walking around with a big shirt on your back so people could easily identify that you're a member of Cockpit. Ugh. Scary thoughts as Tyler Fitzsimmons continues to lead this race. Max Beal gives him the shoulder, fires him off wide. Fitzsimmons lures Max out wide to work with his teammate as Kevin Miles goes through into the lead. We've spud hubbed the shit out of him getting airborne. He does come back on his wheels, thankfully. Depending on what team you're on. Can we actually just get the race leader? There we go. Fitzsimmons. Laps ticking by. I have no clue what lap we're on. Burt Cardwell has been pushed onto the racing surface. So get your shots in early. We want to see that man airborne. Fitzsimmons bulldozes his way through 2 block cars. That must be race over. Yeah. So Camo able to deny the 3-peat from yellow. So Camo will take home 1 point. Yellow will take home 2. Both teams good. No time to look at replays. They need to know now. Right, it's now Team Black versus Team Pick and Mix. Both teams have elected to be good. Yeah, so Team Camo won it with 4. Maybe they should pass some of that insight over to Team Lime. I will. I will have a good tug later on, don't you worry. It's all in jest. We all know Team fucking Pink is cheaters. They're all admins after all. Right, so far for Team Black, we have Burt Cardwell, James Prophet, and Richard Joy. No one else in the server. Yeah, admin bias for sure. Like, they knew you had 4, they should have started 4. Clearly. Team Camo, it happened for race 3 and race 3 only. Oh well, shit happens. But starting from the offset in a 5-on-4, fuck, I don't know how the fuck this shit's still going. We've only got 3 races to go. It's Pick and Mix versus Team Black. It's technically a bye, so it's all just for funds. We still have 2, well, we have 1 yellow car in, 4, oh, here we go, we're starting to get some yellow cars in now. So, Julian Westbury, Burt Cardwell, Richard Joy, James Prophet. I believe it's meant to be Scott Kinton as a 5th black car. I might make one now. Nah, fuck it. Go let Booker's pause. Right, we're starting to get some Team Orange trickle in now. Jamie Yarnmark, Justin Jessup, and Max Beale. Why have we? Oh, I guess Bolton and Team Yellow as well. 4-on-4. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't care too much about the racing. I just want to see Burt Cardwell get some fucking airtime. I love Burt, don't get me wrong. Good shit for organising these Teams League events. What the fuck's happened here? No, we're still in warm-up. What we got? David Crook, Brandon Niven, Max Beale, Justin Jessup, Jamie Yarnmark, Team Orange, Julian Westbury, Richard Joy, James Prophet, Burt Cardwell, Scott Kinton, Team Black. This is officially a bye. However, I still want to see cars go to the sky. So I think Bolton just forgot to exit out. Oh, we've gone fucking on board. Here we go. Richard Joy doing some break dancing under the track. Niven's halfway onto the grass, halfway off. Here we go. That's the camera fucking angles I was after. I don't think connection checks are mandatory tonight. I thought they would have been as teams rules. But Bert's running the show. Matt's racing in it. God knows where Hadley is. I can't remember any of the other admins. Right. Who's doing some actual shit? We've still got Matt Stone driving around 2 wheels in the air. Fucking absolutely murdered the cameraman like he's Reese Walsh. Richard Joy playing around with our head admin. Able to just get a lucky bounce ahead. Surely Bolton now will do something. Who are we waiting for? David Crock not very happy with the prospect of only getting an ice cream to roll Bert. It could be worse. He could be offered a trip to Minkle's basement. Of course, Kiwi factor here. We don't have quite the same amount of money as SNZ, so we can't afford to send people to Fiji. Are they fucking around, or are we actually having a race? Because if they're just fucking around, I want to get in on this shit. You get to visit his meth lab, not run by him, of course. And if you're very well behaved, you get a methy gummy. Bert Cardwell is on track. Someone send that man. I want to see the Nelson fucking space project in R Factor. Oh, I fucking missed that. What happened there? Surely someone sent Bert. Richard Joy. Four out of 10 on the attempt. 10 out of 10 on the over. but unfortunately it's a 2 because he landed back on his wheels and has exited out and not come back out on track. Oh, holy shit, Matt Stone. Let's get back on him for an instant replay on that. Oh, fucking never mind. We finally go racing. Seeing as what I actually have in my notifications, I better not promise a trip to fucking Minkle's basement, because I will not be following up on that. Or a trip to Fiji, because God knows I don't have the money for that either. Right, it's Burt Cardwell and Matt Stone off row number 1. Jonathan Bolton and James Profit row number 2. Scott Kinton, Brandon Niven row number 3. Jamie Yarnmartin and Richard Droy row number 4. David Crook and Julian Westbury finish it off. It's one red light. And they're underway for one by-round race. Team Black, immediate chaos as Burt Cardwell gets taken out by his own teammate. We watch Scott Kinton get fired into the wall too. Yes, unfortunately the trip to Minkle's basement is actually in my wardrobe. I'm going to sneak in there, steal all his copper, see how he feels about it. Can we actually grab the race leader? Bolton, out in front by a margin. We're missing all the fun. Richard Joy, do something. Do something cool. Actually comes to block Bolton. Oh, he tries to take a swing at Matt Stone, just bounces off the side rail. I believe that's Matt Stone, actually the race leader now. Possibly. God fucking knows, because there's no one on the infield to tell me who's fucking DNF. Yep, Matt Stone is your race leader. Fucking no front wheels McGee. I would love to see what that setup looks like. Having no front wheels on the ground. He tries to send Richard Joy up and over. No regard for the fact he's actually the race leader, due to the fact it's just a funsy one. This one's probably more help for me, as it's Huntley Teams Nats coming up and I'm still feeling shit at this commentary gig. David Crook in second. He's also got no front wheels touching the ground. James Profit in third. Burt Cardwell in fourth. How's this man still on four wheels? As we go and look further back up again, David Crook has been slowed down, but in the process of getting out of the way, the black teammates touch. I'll not explain that jitter, out of fear that I'll never be allowed to stream again. Right, it's still Matt Stone out in the lead by his lonesome. Julian Westbury takes a swing and a miss. Richard Joy with some mechanical issues doing donuts on the infield. Scott Kinton takes a big shunt and a fucking second to follow it up, leaving him high and dry on the wall. Did these go to Palmy? A fucking two right, exclude Matt Stone and David Crook. They're clearly in fucking motorbikes as Niven punts his teammate to the grass. That must be race over. Yeah, Matt Stone takes it out for the pick and mix. I'm not saying one team's more stacked than the other. However, one team has the head admin, Bolton, a notorious blocker, David Crook, Brandon Niven, and Jamie Janmaat. I'm fucking over Woodford Glen. We spent 3 Mondays there. I'm glad they changed here from Woodford Glen to fucking Nelson, and they've changed the mods and saloons, because I couldn't look at that track one more time, I don't think. It's a fucking shitter of a track. Like, I don't get why we had whatever the Woodford Glen team's event is. And then we're going to go back there for the NZs. Like, why didn't they do any other first team's event for the stock cars? Like, we could have had an invitational at any track.
Attention grid, will all non-essential personnel leave the grid now?
Oh, so I see. Black's going to get 3 points. So, yeah, protest clearly worked. Matt Stone and David Crook are off. Get those fucking front wheels back on the ground, then come and see us. Yarmart will be on row number 1. Burt Cardwell was completing that outside row. Oh, no, completing that inside row. Black have pole this time round. Profit and Bolton row number 2. Matt Stone fucking fooled me. Rich Joy slots in. David Creaky completes the row. Scott Kinton. Surely this time Matt Stone's actually going to come in. Thank fucking Lord I couldn't have him trick me twice. Scott Kinton finishes up row number 4. Julian Westbury and Brandon Niven lock it in. It's one set of red lights. Flagman waves. We're green. Race number 2 in this bye round. Burt Cardwell off to an early lead. Has already made contact with the wall. He's got one wheel up in the air as well. Not nearly as bad as some other members. Oh, we spud hugged the shit out of whoever that was going up. Brandon Niven and Scott Kinton having a little bit of a play. Richard... No. Who the fuck's leading this shit? I missed not having an admin fucking on the infield to tell me who's in first. Matt Stone leading out again. He clearly hasn't finished his fixed his setup issues as he still wheels up in the air. He's got that car hooked up, but not just hooked up in the corners, hooked up in the straights. Let's watch some of the excitement. Westbury doing a not sure what the fuck he was trying to do there. Richard Joy, always a showman. He gets sent in. He gets sent in and followed up again by his teammate Profit. Hopefully once these start to matter, Team Black will be a little bit more organised. Right, now Matt Stone coming up onto the back of Profit. Brandon Niven in front. He just gets punted into Niven, and we're just going to watch some more of the pack racing. Niven doing the mahi tonight to really put on a show. Skinton's in backwards. Burt Cardwell's been fucking sent. Let's get an instant replay of that. Surely he was sent out of space. Fuck, he's been off for a while. How the fuck did we not notice that shit? Oh, he's been sent real fucking good here. I'm glad we've gone back and looked. Oh, Bolton sends him off into the crowd. It's Beachland Speedways and the street stocks all over again. Better just check. Yeah, Matt Stone's still leading it. Fuck all's happened while we were looking away. Scott puts in a block, gets spun up, turned around, and Matt Stone is back through. Another block car. Oh, who's that other car that we've got on the infield? Creaky. When did he get sent over, and was it good? No, he's just given up. Fair enough. Matt Stone still in the lead. Laps ticking by. Right, I believe that is race over. Black with another protest victory as clearly Matt Stone's driving a tricycle. And Bolton only turned up to get an ice cream by rolling Burt. In fact, he's hit a car after the flag. Send him off. How long have we been going for? Fucking hour 15. One more race to go, ladies and gentlemen, and that is it for tonight. That better be some celebratory donuts, Bolton. Unofficially a 2-1 lead. 2-0 lead, sorry. Black. Technically, it's a bye round. This doesn't mean nothing. But, for pride's sake, against what's clearly a more stacked team, Burt Cardwell sets the outside. As an All Blacks fan, let's fucking get something going here. Burt Cardwell starts them pretty central of the track. Matt Stone sets pole, sorry. Julian Westbury and Brandon Niven finish off row 2. Bolton almost goes into the wrong lane there, with Profit lining up next to him. David Crookie and Scott Kinton. Not quite touching. Oh, there we go. They're actually bumped up properly this time. Jan Mart and Richard Joy finish it off. As we try and grab someone, we're underway. Bolton holds the brake on Scott. I haven't seen Scott run all night, so that's interesting. Burt Cardwell in backwards, Niven. One wheel up. Like a Matt Stone setup, except that time the whole chassis was up. As we see Burt Cardwell doing his best Mike Mack impression going backwards down the track. Let's grab the actual race leader. I want to say Matt Stone. No, Profit. The Blacks are in front. Fucking, this is clearly the best moment in Blacks history. This is a crucial win in the bye. I haven't seen the Blacks fans so proud since Rosa Parks on that bus. Fuck, one day this is going to come back and bite me. Profit now doing the smart thing, slotting in behind, and is able to just slide up in front of the two block cars. Takes out his own teammate in the process. Richard Joy just wrong place, wrong time. As we see someone's wing left down in 3 and 4. I know this is a different team winning, but it's still fairly fucking boring teams racing, to be honest. Bolton, sent in by Richard Joy. Scott Kinton follows in suit. Bolton just being blocked in. As we go back to Profit, just running the gauntlet around some orange cars. It's a really hard track to block at successfully if you don't know how to position a car properly. Some of these guys are just setting their cars too close to the inside, and the runners just being able to run straight underneath. Profit maybe just made an unfortunate choice there to go up the inside. Garnmart lifts. Niven. His fucking rear wheel's up in the air. That's a new take on the Matt Stone setup. As the orange team just kind of shows the fact they're a bit of a pick and mix. Oh no, that's running to the infield. He's fucked. Seeking sanctuary. Oh, Matt Stone with a huge shot. He bounces off another orange car. He technically does his loop. He comes in behind the car that puts him to the infield. I believe that would be Matt Stone through to the lead. Yes it is. Oh, he's still fucking driving a tricycle though. It is slightly better than his, oh no, nope, that wheel's up in the air. I believe that's after the flag, and Matt Stone's taken home 3 for 3. And that is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. After what's been a rather long teams meeting of some rather dull, actually, teams racing, to be completely fair and honest. It did come alive with Profit there, trying to get the Blacks some crucial points. Fuck cockpit, go follow dirt. I'm glad he finally got some sense into him, even if it is from his missus. And I'll catch you all Wednesday. The Wellington champs and something for the modifieds. Have fun.